Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It's Sunday, October 9th. And Mark and I, CFP, Certified Financial Planners, we are here not to tout crypto. Didn't you just love that Kim Kardashian story, Mark, during the week? It was delicious. She gets paid $250,000 to say, this is not financial advice, but you should go check out this type of crypto asset. It was a coin, I think. And the SEC just hammered her. It's a good reminder. You have to know whether people are compensated to give advice. And if you're buying financial advice or a product from a salesperson, just understand how that person is getting paid. It might cloud their judgment. Anyway, she had to give the money back and pay $1.25, I think $1.25 million penalty.
Which is like $5 to her.
$5. Anyway, she's quite a good business person. I bet that's the last time she says, oh, yeah, sure, I'll do that. And without paying attention, I'm sure she'll learn that lesson very clearly. You know, it was so obvious that when we had all that crypto advertising during the Super Bowl, that was a jump to the shark moment for that security or that investment idea, but may not go away. You know, many times before, people have predicted the demise of crypto only to see it kind of stay where it is. I'm surprised that Bitcoin is held up as well as it has in the latest downdraft of selling, but so be it. Okay. If you've got a question about how to pay your advisor, how you are paying your advisor, how you should manage your relationship with a financial professional, we'd love to hear from you. Go to our website, jillonmoney.com, click the Contact Us button, and do let us know if you'd like to come on the air. Today, we are talking to Mark from Buffalo.
I am 58 years old. In 13 months, I will turn 60. Lots of long hours and work and personal situations have made me reconsider a 62, maybe down to 60 if I can do it, and I'm seeking some advice on that.
Okay, tell me what's going on besides your age. Tell me like some specifics about your situation.
Okay, I lost my wife 6 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I have worked with a planner, and she gave me a very positive view on being able to do this. Now, it's not that I'm going to stop completely working, but I want to go from long hours to shorter hours, part-time, have more flexibility and some more time for me, mainly because I do all the tasks now. What used to be split, now I do everything.
Yeah, I get that.
So right now, as I said, I'm a widower. I make $132,000 a year. Mm-hmm. And in terms of my personal situation, I will have no debt at retirement. I own my home presently. It's about a $300,000 value.
Okay.
I've done most of the remodeling around the house and preparation, things like bathrooms and kitchen. And my car will be 2 years old when I do retire, and I will have that loan paid off by 60.
Okay.
I have a $20,000 emergency fund. Mm-hmm. My children are grown and college educations are paid for. In current retirement savings, I have a little over $900,000, of which about $476,000 is in an IRA. $140,000 is in a 401k that I'm contributing $12,000 to that. Mm-hmm. I also have a Roth 401k that I'm contributing $12K per year, and that's about $105,000. And then I have what I call my kind of guaranteed interest retirement savings, which is cash in primarily in CDs, ladder CDs, of $182,000.
Great.
Now, at 60 years old, here's where it gets interesting. At 60 years old, I'm eligible to collect my wife's survivor benefit, which would be about $1,320 a month.
Okay.
And I do have a pension, and I have the ability to take a Social Security leveling option on that pension from 60 to 62, which would be equivalent to like almost $2,000 a month.
So between that $2,000 a month and $1,320 a month, right?
Yes.
That's what you would have. And could you live on that? Is that enough money? $3,300?
It's a little less than I really need. But again, I'm planning to do some part-time work. So what I think I need is about $4,200 a month to live on. And I have spreadsheets that I've been maintaining for a couple years now, tracking my expenses, and that does also include a medical, because I'll have to carry my own medical, which, being in New York, we have the ability to go to the exchange and actually determine what our payment would be for medical coverage. Mm-hmm. And then, as I said, so that's from 60 to 62. Now, at 62 years old, then, I could collect my pension, my Social Security, which would be about $2,030 at 62 or anywhere up through my full retirement age of 66 10 months, which would be $2,926 per month. Now, I also have a New York Guaranteed Future Income Annuity account that at age 62 will pay me $1,760 a month. And then again, the remainder of my pension would be about $380 on top of that. So that would be getting pretty close to where I need to live on in terms of, income at 62. Again, I think I still would, do some part-time work.
I think that the most important piece of this is that normally what I would say to people is, oh my God, do not take the Social Security benefit early at 62.
Right.
But number one, it's just you.
Yeah.
And so now I guess that we have this idea that, yes, you will have a permanently lower Social Security benefit, but you have all these other sources of income.
Yes.
And so I think that for others listening, in most cases, what I do is I say, don't do that, right? You'll hear me say that all the time. But in your case, it actually seems like it's a smart decision.
And also I know about, it used to be the old 4% rule, and just looking at it, if I want to enhance my lifestyle a little bit, even taking 1 or 1.5% out of my portfolio would give me an enhanced retirement benefit per se, correct?
Absolutely. I mean, one of the things that first of all, obviously every year that you delay retirement is going to help your overall situation. But that said, you've gone through a lot. You lived through the death of a spouse. You have been working your butt off. You're willing to work part-time. And even if you work part-time for, just a couple, 2-3 years,
yes,
you're going to be fine. And if you had to pull some money out of the portfolio, as you said, a withdrawal rate of even just 2%, that's going to be fine. I mean, the thing is that you don't have to worry about the kids. You don't have to worry about a spouse right now. I think you're in, as you said, that, you want to have some different kind of time in the next group of years that, you can enjoy yourself. You might find, I will say this, you might find that you're a young guy and that you are actually liking the work part-time. Or maybe you're the kind of, I don't know what do you do for a living?
I'm an engineer.
I mean, you might find that you could be a consultant and have fun and take projects you like.
I've also, have looked into some teaching or, things of that nature. And so, as I said, what I want is I want the flexibility not to have to do the, 45, 50-hour weeks and those kind of things. I want to have some flexibility in my life. Because, as I said, it's been a while since I've had that ability to have flexibility.
Right.
And as I said, I do everything. So... And again, as I said, I've been tracking things, what I live on, and I throw in worst case. I'm even tracking the newspaper and the haircuts and all that other stuff.
Dude, so come on.
I am. I'm sick.
Oh.
If you saw my spreadsheet, and then I have all these, assertions and things of that nature that I look at, different withdrawal rates off the portfolio, things of that nature. So over the last couple of years, we went from a 70-30 portfolio allocation down to 60-40. Now we're at 45% equity, 21% bond, and 33% short-term, and 1% of something other. So, in essence, do you think I'm in it's kind of like the right positioning I should be in right now?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, there's no reason for someone in your situation to assume lots of risk.
Right.
Right? I mean, I guess there are two ways to look at it. One is that hey, I don't need so much money. I don't need to tap my assets anytime soon. So therefore, I'll take a ton of risk. I don't see it that way. Okay. I would always choose to take the least amount of risk necessary to get you where you want to go. And I think what you have done and proven is that you can go through horrible situations in your life. You lose your wife. You've got different things that come up. And one of the best parts of being financially secure is that you have different choices to make. And to me, that is why you did this. That is why you work so hard. Okay, if you want to join us on the program, it's as easy as a few clicks. Click on the JillOnMoney.com website, which I know you have bookmarked. Next, click on the Contact Us button, fill out the form, and let us know if you want to come on the air. While you're on the website, check out all the great content. It's freshened up every week, sometimes every day. And you can also subscribe and join us to get the free weekly newsletter. So sign up for that. It's also right on the website. Do something nice for someone else today. Grit, growth, grace. And thanks for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.